Good morning, everybody. So I'm Walter Susevich, Sanford Surrounded Real Estate. I'm excited to bring to you two of our newest team members. We have Aubrey and Tyler Dunn, who got licensed in December and January, or both in December.
I was early January.
Yep, and I was December.
Yep. So, they're both, under 90 days into the business or right at it. And they're having tremendous success. So I just wanted to share with everybody a little bit about them and, highlight one of our two of our rock star team members. So first, I guess, tell me about yourself, guys. Like, why'd you get into real estate?
I wanted to get into real estate, honestly, to own my time. And I met you for one when we were looking for a home and then sold our home. And I immediately clicked with you and knew that, and I liked what you were putting together and what you were doing. And I knew I wanted to buy my time back and give my family options and flexibility and really just to create the life that I want and I desire. I have a tremendous 9-to-5 job right now. I'm very, very blessed to have the ability to work in the business and then also work full time too. So that's ultimately what drove me to start.
Yeah, for me, I would say real estate's always kind of been on my radar. As a kid, my mom was like a real estate agent. That kind of introduced me, or she was an assistant to a real estate agent, and that kind of introduced me to real estate. And I loved like the houses and loved the insides and all of that. And then actually a couple of years ago, a real estate agent came to me and was like, hey, what about, being my assistant, coming and joining my team? And at that time I was a teacher and I was just like, yeah, I didn't think I could do it. I was just like, nah, I'm not going to do it. So he actually brought the idea up after we got married and I moved and wanted to do something new and fresh. And I was like, yeah, why not? And so I kind of followed his lead on that. And so far I'm loving it.
Hey, we got married in May last year. We haven't even been married a year. So this has been a great way to get to know one another.
Bam, bam, bam. You guys got married, sold a house, bought a house, started new careers, and you didn't leave your other careers yet, right? Like you both still work other jobs outside of real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a part-time job. So real estate's kind of the forefront, and then I just have a part-time job, a 4-hour day job. So
nice. So why did you choose EXP? And I guess kind of also a question, why did you choose Sanford Surrounded?
I chose EXP because it's a cloud-based system. I did a lot of research and I looked at all the tools they provided, the database systems, the research tools, and the fact that they're a publicly traded company. I think it's on NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. And once you hit a cap, which is a low cap for your commissions at the end of your fiscal year, they give all that back to you in stock. So it's a great way to build your investment portfolio as well as working for a great company. And then Sanford Surrounded, I saw what you were doing and then the vision that you, Walter, had to grow your business and that you were doing things for clients, for buyers and folks that were selling a home that I've not seen before. And you thought outside the box and you were kind and more importantly, you stuck to your word and you followed up with exactly what I was asking you for. And that meant a lot to me. And that was highly attractive.
Yeah, to go along with what he said, that low commissions cap is really enticing. I love the mentorship. So when you get right on, they've got mentors there for you. If you have questions to help you along with your 3 transactions, that was huge for me because, going into it, I was a little hesitant and I was a little like, I don't know how I'm going to do this and I'm going to make mistakes, all that kind of stuff. The contract stuff's kind of scary. But having that mentor there with you is really helpful. You just can contact them whenever you need help and help you with that. So that was really enticing. Just that everything's online. There's always help online with EXP. There's your inside sales agent who's always there to help you with leads that maybe they're not looking right now, but they will in a couple months or so. They're there to just kind of keep in contact with them for you and help you in that area. And they've just got a ton of training too. Like I said, online, there's always training. And then with Sanford Surrounded, yeah, you know, just the whole, I just felt really good about Sanford Surrounded, like where Sanford Surrounded is going. And I love that, you know, with Sanford Surrounded, it's like you have the client's best interest at heart, but not only the clients, you've got the agent's best interest at heart. Like I really feel like we're a team, that we all want to thrive. And I just think that's really important when you're on a team. Yeah, and that's about it, I think. Yeah.
Yep. And I love that you guys took advantage of a lot of the training and the mentorship available through EXP, because it's one of the biggest things that people, I think, misconceptions about EXP is that because they don't necessarily have brick and mortar offices. I know we do, you know, at Sanford Surrounded, but a lot of EXP branches don't have brick and mortar offices, that there's a lack of training, there's a lack of support. Who do you go to when you have a question? Those are fears that people have about joining a cloud-based brokerage. And it's really, you know, fear for nothing, because I feel that the support and the access to information and to live people and to on-demand training is better at EXP than it would be having to go to a brick and mortar office where you're limited by who's there today, right? And if they have an appointment, you know, you can go into the EXP world, which, you know, when they said that, you know, Facebook was changing to Meta and they're going to have this virtual world, I was like, EXP beat you to it, right? So they've already had it. You know, you can go and walk around, pull a ticket and get support. So I'm really glad you guys took advantage of it. So tell us a little bit about your production so far. You guys hit the ground running, you know, put 4 houses under contract, you know, right away, which I don't know if you know this, but there's a large majority of realtors out there. I don't know the statistic, more than half, that don't do 4 transactions their first year, you know, and you guys did it before your first quarter, while you still have jobs outside of real estate. And that's amazing, right? Like, what are you going to have a horn for if you don't toot it? So we're going to toot it for a second.
Thanks.
How do you guys think you were able to accomplish that as brand new people to the business without, you know, any prior training in real estate?
I come from I have a sales background, and so I understand the concepts of leads and formula and funnels and that sort of thing. But never have I been a part of a sales team where we have transaction coordinators who will draft our documents for us, of course, with the brokers, so we review them, and then also inside sales agents who will correspond with our clients and who will stay up to date with us, and if we need help reaching out to anybody too. So those were tremendous assets to free up our time so that we're able to just work one-on-one with the clients or keep searching for homes that might fit their needs. For me, it was the systems that Sanford Surrounded our team has in place that allowed us to do that, because I do work full-time and Aubrey's part-time as well. And we've got a little one, much like most folks probably listening to this, but the systems that you have in place, and just how well everybody works together and how responsive everybody is too.
Yeah, I would think that's the main thing, is just that available help that we have. And going back to that team aspect with Sanford Surrounded, but also EXP, just getting those leads in, and being able to have that background help, I guess you could say, that outside, kind of not outside, but you know, the inside sales agent, that transaction coordinator, it really helps take some things off our plate, where we can really focus on our actual clients, you know, and not have all these like 10 million things going around. You know, we kind of keep everything in order, and it's really nice to have.
Yep. And another pat on the back for you guys. You jumped right in and like embraced the system. A lot of times people have trouble kind of letting go of certain things. And it's probably because you're brand new and didn't know any different. But, you know, we get agents that, you know, want to join the team, or I talk to agents about some of the processes we do, because I'm an open book. I'll share with anybody A to Z how we do everything, because I believe that, you know, you should give away your best stuff for free, and that God has enough to bless all of us. So I don't think any of it's a secret, but there's a lot of resistance from seasoned agents to let go of the reins, right? And let somebody else handle these tasks that, in a lot of ways hold you back. So you guys jump right in. We're able to jump into the systems. And I just, think the world of both of you, and the potential and the, direction you guys are headed in excites me. So I'll be really excited to see, when your real estate career starts to develop and you decide to make that switch into, full time. It'll just be gasoline on the fire. Yeah. So anything else you guys want to say, or direction, or anything that you guys have planned for next?
Yeah. Kind of looking back on it, I'm like, wait, we did 4 contracts in like 6 weeks. It's just been like drinking through a hose and learning on the go with the team, kind of there to catch us if we fall and to keep going forward. So now I'm like learning, how can I use these systems more efficiently to better our success of increasing our close ratio too. And so I know we're getting better at that. Our funnel's getting fuller and fuller. We've probably got 3 to 5 good ones in our 90-day pipeline. And just with the momentum that we have now, because we started off just listening to you and being open-minded to to how you structured the team, it's just going to it's created success for us throughout the year. At the end of 2022, I can't wait to see what our bottom line looks like. I'm very excited for that.
I am too. So, all right. Well, if anybody out there listening has any questions for Tyler or Aubrey, you can comment here below. We'll check back later. Or if you have any questions about EXP or Sanford Surrounded, we'd be glad to help you with it. If not, then, look out for Tyler and Aubrey in the headlines, for real estate news and all of our shout outs for Sanford Surrounded. So I'm Walter Susevich. We have Tyler and Aubrey Dunn. We're Sanford Surrounded, and who helps you with your home matters.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.